Joined now by Donovan Mitchell, who has exploded onto the scene in the NBA. Your rookie season, Donovan, it feels like it's caught some people maybe a little bit off guard. Has it surprised you how well it's gone thus far?
Yeah, every day is a surprise for me. Just being in the NBA is crazy, and then also after every bucket that I make or every pass or whatever, it's kind of like, whoa, that I just did that. And every play, it's been awesome.
Every rookie, I think, has that moment where something happens. They get caught in a switch or they get a dunk and they realize who it was on. Whatever it is, what's been that singular moment for you thus far where it's just like, oh man?
When I talked to LeBron and D Wade, that was pretty crazy. And then when I talked to Russ, PG, and Melo after the game, those were all really cool experiences. And my teammates get on me about being in awe when I'm around when I saw those guys. But yeah, those were definitely pretty crazy moments for me.
Those guys sought out you. Those guys are superstars, and LeBron goes to you. Russell Westbrook's in your ear, and it's like, it feels like they're trying to share the secret with you. And why you? Why do you think that is?
One thing I've always prided myself on, and I tell people all the time, I didn't expect to get drafted when I declared as high as I did. I didn't expect all this to happen, but I pride myself on being the best competitor that I can be. Being humble and not losing. I've heard stories from guys, a lot of guys in the NBA, they get drafted, they settle, they get paid, they settle. I take pride in being one of the guys who, doesn't matter what happens, I'm going to go out there and give 110%.
You share with Michael Rappaport on his podcast about going out before the draft and playing with stars and getting worked a little bit, but then what's the moment, Donovan, when you start realizing, okay, I can dive in the water and swim with these guys? When did that happen?
I think the 40-point game, to be honest with you.
That was it?
The workouts in the summer, I tell the story about I guarded Chris Paul. I hope Luke doesn't get mad at me. Luke and I guarded him for 5 straight points, and he scored 5 straight on both of us without dribbling. So that's when I was kind of like, maybe this isn't the right decision for me if this is happening,
Right.
But yeah, once that game happened, it kind of I took a seat back and said, wow, I'm really doing this. Maybe I am, and maybe I am as good as people say. Not so much as a kind of getting cocky as much as more of like a, wow, I'm really here. I can make my presence felt if I continue to work.
Your Twitter avatar is a picture of you dunking in the Staples Center, and if you're playing, it's a nightly thing on SportsCenter when I'm doing it, and there's kind of a groundswell about the dunk contest. Where do you feel like that is right now, about maybe being part of that? Man,
that would be amazing. I tell people that's like one of my favorite parts of All-Star Weekend growing up. My teachers will probably see this, but I used to watch it in class. So I used to watch the dunk contest and all the dunks or whatever, but that'd be an amazing honor if I was in it.
Enjoy the process of getting there, and it's been fun to watch so far. Continued success, Donovan, and thanks for carving out some time for us.
Definitely. Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to my sister and my mother, for sure, because without them, none of this would really happen. So I hope everybody, all the kids out there who don't like listening to their mothers and yell and scream at them, moms are always right, just so you guys know.
All right, well, we'll make sure that I don't know if they're up past midnight, but whether they hear it live or whether they get it sent to them in a link, we'll make sure that moms know, mom and sis know that they got the shout, and you're right. Without mom, where are we? So I'm with you, man. Be well, all right?
Exactly. Yes, thank you.